Living in a civilization is a process that people find a way to interpret different signs. It is normal to jump between being stolid and being responsive to them, depending on how you live and make associations. When traveling on tube, have you ever imagined being trapped in the underground like in those horror movies? And this sign, way out, becomes a sign of life and hope? Have you ever imagined dealing with a huge flock of pigeons when you see one in the carriage, like The Birds by Hitchcock? Well, by the way, I'm happy that this one was not trapped. Have you ever stared at the window during train operation trying to be entertained by anything possible, even if most of the time you're just staring at your own reflections? Or other people's? Have you ever looked at the spikes on the surveillance camera and wondered from what it was protecting? Have you ever been squeezed to the door and could not find anything but yourself, staring at any non-human object, like the door? You never know what will occur to you. Life is full of unexpected things. It's hard to tell whether it is the external world that's interesting or the thoughts in your mind. Have you ever envisioned yourself jumping off a cliff to fill a gap between life and death? Or you and nature? Have you ever been secretly shocked by people's dressing philosophy, but then asked yourself why you'd be shocked? Have you ever felt that the phrase being swallowed by unknown force is a bit weird? Why use the word swallow? Does that mean the external world is just a projection of personification? Have you ever tried to avoid the detection of a voice-activated light? Why would you want to do that? Would it make you happier if you succeed? Have you ever felt being isolated from people but somehow enjoyed it? Have you ever watched football just for the sake of people's reactions? To feel their happiness and your own humanity? To some extent, we're living in a world of signs, no matter in what form. We use our own associations to signs to observe and understand the external world. Do these question marks constantly echo back to ourselves? Yes, I think so. We're particles in the world that have no fundamental difference between each other. Have you ever? Yes, I have. I guess that part of our associations to life is how you transcend loneliness in this modern world.